have this commentary before somewhere in history.
Kill it before it lays nano eggs.
That sounds like insects.
It's like insects. Are you hearing this?
Why are you treating them like
You're
people, dude?
robots. You are the
It's an
robot Hitler.
infestation.
You're the Hitler of robots. I've been scandalous as fuck. I've been cancelled as fuck. But right now, I'm just me. Welcome to a very special episode 51 of the Unmonetisables, the official podcast of the FAWK Chronicles, the dumbest search for intelligence in the galaxy, and stepsister podcast to the Indi Scots network's Scots with Soul podcast. My name is Cpt Privilege, and with me, through no choice of their own, are Dr. Darkside.
You can just stay you, by the way.
Grandmaster Tech.
Talking about Art Dramatica over there.
No, listen, just keep up with the references. Have you not seen the newest trailer?
No.
For MTV's new hit show.
Deliberately avoided that.
MTV guys are
new
just
show.
so unaware.
Seriously,
That's still a
MTV.
thing.
If you're unaware, folks, this is the only show in the galaxy that expertly dissects your primitive planet's curatable culture, aka the trending tat of the week. And kicking off a wee bit sad story again, fucking just like last week, but Jon Etica has passed away. You may remember the YouTuber we were speaking about a few weeks ago, guys, that was having some episodes and talking about being the Antichrist and
No.
the reason for this.
No, I didn't.
Well, you
in fact,
that
no
week.
disrespect to this guy, but like, why is this news?
Well,
You know what I mean? Like,
because
he's on YouTube. Like,
he was a popular YouTuber, but
Like, how
he
many
had a mental
followers
breakdown where he was raided by the fucking police. He's swatted basically after I'd say he's swatted, but realistically his friends and family or closest enough were worried about him, and he was hanging out the fucking window shouting all mad stuff at the police. So they took him in. He was supposed to have been taken in from fucking mental health, but they pretty much just let him go the next day. And he was filmed in New York somewhere, fucking either punching a cop or fake punching some bullshit. The long story short is he was found passed away the other day there, and at the same time everyone's it's bringing up the issue of mental health as the big point.
I appreciate
It's the big reason.
No, I appreciate that. And
You're able on YouTube now to watch someone have a full fucking time breakdown.
Yeah.
Like, I literally seen his last fucking message. Didn't realise that's what I was watching at the time, but I seen his literal just last shout outs and apologies to everybody.
Jesus. That's pretty grim.
Everyone's kind of pointing their fingers, blame at Keemstar for calling him out on a few things and arguing with him and entertaining these fantasies or whatever.
Do you want to
turning
hear my
it into
point?
entertainment, but it was his biggest dream to be on fucking Drama Alert. So yeah, at least they got.
Not setting your sights very high.
It was a dream.
But yeah, I appreciate that. Totally. That's cool. And no disrespect to him. I don't know who the hell he is really, but he seems like a reasonable wee guy. But
yeah, well, we weren't really big on like YouTube Nintendo reaction videos and stuff.
yeah.
Which is where you kind of kicked off.
But
and
like, I think the wider issue for me is that, and it just kind of came to me there, like, that it's a mental health issue, and I'm huge on mental health issues. I think, it's a real big issue at the moment. But with people like the Paul brothers going about and the way they act, the way that people act online is more and more like weird and pronounced anyway, that it's getting hard to tell the difference between somebody being dramatic for the sake of a video and somebody with real mental health issues.
Yeah. It's the same as
blurring
any
the line. So
entertainment
you don't know
industry,
when
though.
somebody's like, really in need of help, and when somebody's just being dramatic for the sake of being dramatic and taking it to the nth degree because you need to be overly dramatic to get the likes and subscribes.
They'll bring something out like, if you are legitimately having a mental breakdown, you must tag your video with real mental breakdown tag.
Click this
or
button.
something like that, Hashtag flipping my shit. Or
Include
something
the
like
mental
that.
health tag and click the mental health button.
So we can
send.
add a mental health awareness week video to the front of your video before
Send
your
out a
video
nurse
comes on.
direct to your house.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can only fucking.
But yeah, I think it's good that this story then is probably getting the amount of coverage it is. Then I didn't really understand what was going on. I just thought, it's a random
no
YouTuber,
different.
and I didn't know there was more to the story.
It's still different for any other sort of celebrity meltdowns you see in real time. You know, people are questioning who the fuck's there for them and why the fuck they're not getting help. But at the same time, you're only going to seek that help if you're ready and prepared to go for that help. It's a tricky one. It's a tough
And the help's
one.
there, like, go and ask for it, totally.
That's it. But moving on, slipping into something a little more comfortable. Kimono.
I saw this trending, or I saw like a picture of this.
Yeah.
I mean, and it sounded fucking ridiculous if it's the same fucking story. Kim Kardashian.
Kim Kardashian's new line of shapeshifter wear.
See, and the whole issue is cultural appropriation, right?
But she called it kimono.
Yeah.
Yeah.
She called it a kimono.
Is that
and
the
she's
point?
fucking trademarked kimono.
Which the Japanese have had.
Did I tell you about the
for
Akuma
centuries.
Matata thing? No?
No.
Akuma Matata.
Yeah, totally.
Well, Disney, there's a huge hoo-ha, and it's been going on for like 9 or 10 years or something. Right? Awesome. I don't know what you want to call it.
Awesome.
It's like a legal battle between Disney and like I think it's governments of like all these West African, or is it East African? I don't know. Central Asian, no, not Central Asian Republic. We're in Africa. It's like African countries somewhere that are a few of them that have gotten together and they're fighting Disney because Disney's trying to trademark Akuma Matata. And really, it's like, it is genuinely a term in like Africa that says...
Exactly.
It's like gross. How you just trademark these things? It's like when Taylor Swift or old Tay fucking trying to, like this sick beat or some shit. And she's trying to trademark the phrase, like, this sick beat.
I think you can't trademark... It's well known you can't trademark... like general sayings that are that generalised that anybody would use. Yeah, and so I don't know how you can copyright a word like kimono that is a name for an object. Like,
the fact that the Japanese have been calling them that for centuries.
I suppose Apple got away with Apple.
Well, the real argument is here, Mr. fucking Darkside here, everything's fake. Okay, why isn't this just fake?
You're fake.
Of course she's going to call it fucking something culturally insensitive.
It's not like she can come up with her own ideas.
But that's the whole point, right? She did that to hit the cultural appropriation red button so that everybody would hear the alarm and Kim Kardashian, what's she up to? We haven't heard about her in 2 hours.
Yeah.
Like kimono, what's a kimono? Is that what that is? Millions of eyes.
Her apparent shapely body is no longer drawing the attention.
Personally, I don't really like the cultural appropriation thing. I don't think it's a real thing.
My culture is not your shapely wear, but your shapeshifter wear.
I think what she's doing is beyond cultural appropriation.
Yeah,
it's
she's actually trying to trademark something from another. Yeah,
hello or something.
Yeah,
and there is a Hello magazine, but you can't. Every time somebody uses the word hello, you can't get.
But the thing is, for Hello magazine, it's not the word hello that's trademarked. It's the style of the logo that's trademarked. You know what I mean? It's like there's so many other companies that are like that.
So yeah, why is this officially a problem? Like, what is...
Because Japan,
we're programmed to think this is a problem. Like,
this is just fucking blatantly her just attention grabbing.
Yeah,
but who's you know?
Or is she really that thick?
Who's hitting the alarm? Is her publicist hitting the alarm? Or are SJWs hitting the alarm? Or is the government hitting the alarm? Like, what's the story?
Twitter's hitting the alarm and putting that in trending, so it's a fucking story. Period. You know what I mean? Yeah.
It doesn't make sense. It's a non-story.
You're not telling me you paid millions when we were on
half of the celebrity stories are shit. That's just made up, man.
Yeah, no, let's talk about Brexit. Let's talk about fucking news.
Yeah. No.
Well, are you saying the pairing of Kim and Japan isn't a great fucking partnership? Isn't it a great pairing? Well, how about the pairing of a lifetime? How about the wedding of a lifetime?
Oh God! Oh no! I skipped this
Princess Diana. Bigger than Princess Diana's fucking wedding.
I skipped this.
Bigger than fucking Kim's and Kate or Rose and Kate or whatever the fuck they were called.
This is a soap opera.
This is a fucking soap opera indeed.
Wedding, man.
This is
it's a Hollywood
Tana
wedding.
and Jake Paul are getting married.
Who cares? Like, who
Just
cares?
in time for her new MTV
Who
show,
cares?
turning 21 or I'm 21 now or some.
It's a soap opera, but it's worse than like two Hollywood stars getting married.
amazing.
For the publicity.
This is going to be the wedding of a lifetime. Can you just imagine?
It's going to be the wedding.
No,
of a
you can't hear the words
That's
of them
about
getting
it.
actually
They'll be-
married
they'll
because
be
everyone's
broken
vlogging, you guys. I'm vlogging live at Tana and Jake's wedding. Woo! That bachelor party is going to be
Dude,
ridiculous.
That's everything wrong with the internet.
You know,
right there,
you know he's going to
right
get
there.
busted for cheating on her at the bachelor party.
With her. At her bachelorette party.
Yeah.
Well, they blindfolded them both.
Yeah, exactly. You know, you cheat on me.
The real blindfold challenge.
Logan Paul's a government disinformation story.
That's his brother. How dare you fucking just liken the two?
They're exactly the same. They're just like,
No, they're not. One
same
looked at
person
dead
with
body in
two
a forest
heads,
and the
man.
other
It's
one
got-
didn't.
the Paul thing with two heads.
Just a Paul thing with two
It's
heads.
appalling.
We're fucking going to be attached at a hip now. Like we were talking about, what do we call them?
The Blues Brothers.
Take Mall.
Soon we'll have a revenge.
Jana Ponague.
Oh, we could keep going
I'll
with that.
disown
all
this
day.
story.
I
Next-
disown.
next-
I
story.
disown this franchise.
What's your whole point
we
in
go.
this? Why should we care? Why should we care?
Why should you care?
Have you
It's
got have you
trending news.
got an argument over why we
The,
should
the
care?
remit of the mission
Why are these people important to you?
that we've been sent to do is to pay attention to popular culture.
Why do you care about them?
This is what Twitter is
Do
telling
they
me
like
we should
mirror
care
part
about.
of your personality?
This is exactly what Twitter is telling me we should care about.
And that's why you should care about it.
And are you saying I have big luscious lips like Tana Montague? Is that why you're looking at me funny?
You've got golden locks like a Paul brother.
Like a
I'm
Paul
worried
brother.
you're turning into one.
Like a Paul, bro.
Yeah,
Don't worry about that, bro.
For some reason, I'm imagining the tale of Goldilocks being rewritten for one of the Paul brothers or something.
It's hardly every day, bro. I can barely fucking wrestle you cunts into a fucking squared space to record times 2 times a fucking week.
And he tried the third porridge.
Personal
and it
digs,
was
man.
just
That's-
right.
Personal digs, but I'm Jake Paul. I am the third Paul brother.
Ad hominem
Oof,
much.
is this the third?
It was in character.
Is this the third coming of Paul?
Don't say the third coming. Right, fucking your story's in. If you're so good, your stories.
Yeah, let's hear
my
it.
stories are done.
Right, fine. Going
done it
from
too.
Not you, fucking him.
No, he's going to come out with the shit boring ones. Come on.
Yeah, come on. Going
Get him
from
over with first.
going from one bunch of gold digging bastards to another bunch of gold digging bastards. NASA have apparently found a meteorite
No, I didn't know that.
that
It's filled with gold. Serious?
It's just gold.
is now, since you just spoiled my story.
Oh, gold member.
Yes.
Well, don't take so long to read it out.
Psyche
then, for fuck's sake.
16, right? Psyche 16.
Is that not an anime?
What is that?
Yeah, I'll
Is that
tell
a
you
guy
now.
or a
Yeah.
chemical?
Yeah, it could potentially be one of the Paul brothers' mental age. It's apparently nestled. It's there. I don't know why they use nestled, but okay. Between the orbits of Mars and Jupiter is made of solid metal. For the most part, gold. It's also loaded with heaps of platinum, iron, and nickel. Total estimated value worth a gargantuan 8,000 quadrillion UK pounds.
Dude.
Now,
1,000 quadrillion.
basically, if you brought the whole lot back to Earth in one go, it would apparently totally collapse the 59.5 trillion
Where's
world
Bruce Willis?
economy market.
Where's Bruce? We need Armageddon 2.
What we need is
It's a bank heist
What we
movie,
need
right?
is
Set on an asteroid.
Come on,
Ocean's Armageddon.
Yeah.
Get Mel Gibson.
You know what we need? You know what we
Mel
need?
Gibson? Why Mel Gibson?
Right?
What's his
No,
name?
no, the funny
George
thing
Clooney.
is,
Where's George Clooney?
That guy.
the funny
Brad
the funny thing is, it's nestled between Mars and Jupiter. Remember that old BBC show, Red Dwarf, the
not
Jupiter
far.
Mining Corporation?
Oh.
That had the mining
what you're
ships.
reading
because
isn't a
everybody-
news story, it's actually the backstory to
I'm
Red
fucking
Dwarf.
waiting on it.
a chance for him to be a massive
what I thought about the other day, right, is look at all the companies that started up going, yes, we're going to pioneer space travel for the betterment of mankind. And suddenly they turn around and go, yeah, we found an asteroid that's fucking just a massive hunk of gold the size of fucking Texas.
You know the
and
problem-
that was not the reason why we started building spacecraft to get to space. Yeah.
The problem with this, though, right? If you manage to, how many quadrillion?
Oh,
Right?
8,000.
How many zeros is that?
Quadrillion.
Right? What's the world the world economy is like so many trillion, right? Once you get that back, that's going to cripple the world economy, man. It's just going to, the world economy is going to die overnight.
You know what that is?
Can you bring that back?
You know what that is?
Too much gold,
That
man.
would be some like any Hitchhiker's Guide fans out there. That's a triganic pew, which is just one A4 sheet with one at the beginning and the rest of it is zeros.
Alright, I thought that's what the smell was.
I mean,
Yeah, triganic.
you're going to destroy the earth with that much gold.
No, that thing will destroy the earth if it
It
even comes
destroy
in.
the earth. It would make it so much more funky. We'd all be strutting a bit like gold
Think
member.
about it this way, right? Like scientists
On
are
solid gold skates on solid gold fucking roads.
But solid gold dancers and shit.
You know what I mean?
But the thing is, scientists are already basically going, we can use this gold for fucking microelectronics, for hull plating, for ships, for this and that and everything. And these guys over here are going, look at all the gold bars we can store in fucking knocks.
Nah, this is why Elon
fucking
Musk and
Ferengis, man.
Amazon did want to get to space.
That's exactly what I'm saying.
Right, so we
they
did
knew
the
about
It's
this.
a gold rush
We need to
2.0.
head over this asteroid and just hit it with a fucking
They
laser.
knew about
and
this
shoot
years
it
ago.
Shoot it out the solar
You know
system.
what? This is
Yeah,
why
fucking
Richard.
commie.
This is why Richard
Store it in
Branson.
the fucking storage bay.
Yeah, this is why Richard Branson was trying to pioneer space travel for tourists, so he can send them up in a fucking rocket ship and make them watch him mine the shit out of this big gold asteroid. Like, look at how powerful I am. Enjoy the view.
Bruce Willis, if you're listening to this, we need you, man.
He's
His comeback.
That's no asteroid.
Where is he
That's a
even?
gold mining operation.
In fact, where is Bruce Willis? They've hired him already. He's up there.
Fucking filming Die Hard 7.
Why do you think there's a big massive crater on the thing?
That's where he landed.
That's exactly where he landed.
That's where his head landed.
Yippee-ki-yay, motherfucker! Just him struggling up a massive Mars gold building.
Yeah. You see him flying, doing it fucking hyper speed, and all you hear is a when it hits the surface.
Have you got the other space story?
No, I don't have the other space story.
Drone helicopter to fly on Saturn moon.
Oh, the
NASA will
dragonfly.
fly a $1 billion.
Just have a stroke. What? Say that again.
A $1 billion drone helicopter on Saturn's moon Titan in the 2030s.
$1 billion drone.
That's nothing. You just mine out that asteroid on the way, man.
Exactly, you'd be fine. What I'm waiting for is somebody to come up with a tractor beam and pull that asteroid towards Earth, thinking this is a good idea. It's bringing it closer.
Danny.
And then send out Dragonfly. So Dragonfly can sit up there watching Earth get destroyed by the most expensive
No,
rock.
wasn't it you that says it was fucking... Wasn't it just recently that the Japanese were testing bullet and fucking asteroids and that?
Yeah.
Trying to mine a big chunk out there.
Now you know why.
It all makes sense now.
Pioneering space travel, my arse.
So it's like a fucking epic movie though, eh? They just accidentally knock a gold fucking asteroid out of orbit trying to mine it. There you go. There's your Armageddon.
Sounds like fucking something for Spaceballs.
The only ones who can get up there is a mining crew to turn off the the gold mining operation.
That's it. The premise of the story is basically that it's coming towards Earth, but it's going to take 10 years to hit the planet. So in 10 years, you've got to have all these companies going up and mining the fuck out of it. So hopefully, it's small enough that it won't destroy Earth by the time it gets
just a
there.
wee nugget.
It's the size of a grain of sand.
Juicy nuggets. Do you need a segue here? It's gonna be dark.
So, what can I fit in with juicy nuggets? Give me a second.
I'm not even.
I'm going to nestle into those juicy nuggets.
That's what he said.
Don't say Nestle.
I don't know what this story is about. I just saw the headline earlier and oh my god. Right, we can unpack this ourselves. Terrifying app that can undress women taken offline.
Yeah.
An app that claimed to be able to digitally remove clothes from pictures of women to create fake nudes has been taken offline by its creators. Fucking the $50, £40, £40 deep nude app won attention and criticism because of an article by tech news site Motherboard.
So wait a minute.
Disgusting.
So wait a minute. It was taken offline by the creators, right? who were like, oh, maybe we should take this offline. It's getting a lot of heat. You didn't think about that before you made it.
They said
So
that
why should you care about the heat
the developers have
afterwards?
now removed the software from the website saying the world is not ready for it.
The only reason they've done that is because there's a backlash, probably, because it only works on women and it even replaces men's bits with vaginas.
They said on their Twitter feed, we don't want to make money this way.
Yeah, I'm sure you don't. That's why you create a porn
We'll just
thing.
released it for a few hours so everyone went fucking mental and knows who we are.
Exactly. Now our name's out there and people are going to be wanting to hire us to make their own deep nude fakes.
So that's coming at you.
Yeah.
There's going to better not be coming at me. I am purposely going to wear oddly shapen clothes.
Is it going to be a kimono?
Just to, like, I don't know, where you got like back tits and...
Talking about
Back
adaptations in culture, this one,
Front
Wolfenstein Young Blood. You heard of it?
Yeah.
Yeah. The much anticipated sequel to the latest Wolfenstein, set in the 80s.
Is this the lovely thing with Germany, is it?
We play the two daughters.
Yeah.
Yeah, go for it.
Nazi images shown in first for Germany.
Yep.
For the first time since a long time ban was overturned last year, a game featuring Nazi symbols and characters is about to come out in Germany. Is this good
Well,
though?
of course it's fucking good. Are you
With
kidding?
the
We
rise,
just spoke
the
about
rise
this
of the
other
right
weekend.
in Germany.
We just spoke about this with the Rise of the Right. What, the game about fucking killing Nazis? We literally spoke about it a couple of weeks ago. They are physically going
But I
through
didn't
the
know
game.
the thing about
They're
getting
physically going
released in
through
Germany
the
like this.
game to fucking take out swastikas.
It shows
And replace the iconography
that
with
things have
something
changed,
else
but why-
when it's
why-
clearly fucking Nazis. Why are you going to baby people like that? People aren't fucking idiots.
No, but
Stop
why?
treating them
No.
like fucking idiots.
Yeah, I don't have a problem with that. People
So it's a good
are
thing.
idiots, but
The game is about shooting
and
and killing
I don't
Nazis.
hold that against them. But why change this now? Is my question.
Well, they didn't. They changed that like last year. So
why?
this will be the first game that's released.
But
with
why
the
did they
iconography.
change the law? Why did they change the rules?
Probably because they realised it's getting
Because
silly.
the right's rising in Germany.
See, no, there's...
Don't say the right is
the
rising
thing
in
is,
Germany, but at the same time, there's
right.
actually the right rising in Germany and the Third Reich or the Fourth Reich
Yeah.
or whatever
Look
Reich
at-
we're up to.
Look at all the countries around the world that have done things in their history that they're not exactly proud of. The German people, a lot of them, are not proud of the fact that Germany caused one of the biggest atrocities on the planet.
Do you think?
date,
Do you think that's
right?
like coming back to like education
Nah,
and
I think-
the powers that be think that because the right's
Actually-
rising in Germany, now's the time to
No.
actually tell people the
think
truth of
it's-
like what happened and
No,
like
I think
them
it's I think it's actually more to do with pride. Like,
Right.
as a nation, they're
Oh, don't
embarrassed.
baby us,
They're
right?
embarrassed at the fact that this shit happened, so they didn't want to talk about it. Now it's like, okay, we're willing to accept that this shit happened.
Yeah.
We're not willing to have people slamming our face constantly, but just, this happened in our history. Like Britain that controlled
it.
like a quarter to almost a
Colonisation.
half of the fucking
Yeah.
world and
So, like,
enslaved entire nations.
now they're mature enough
know what I mean?
and they can deal with like
Enslaved,
Possibly.
liberated, it's all Khaleesi.
Yeah. That's all right. We'll liberate the planet when it comes to that time, all right? But you know what I mean? I think it is down to that. I think it's down to a culture.
People are actually talking about it now
Yeah.
and actually fucking able to go, do you know what? Like, what a silly law to have in place.
It's like
That we and only we will have all our media fucking changed or unavailable because it has this icon.
it's kind of
in
like
it.
the Berlin Wall coming down kind of thing.
It's like
In a way, there's a cultural version of it.
recently there was a Dutch railway company that actually paid back. I think it was like 58 million of reparations back to Holocaust victims because of their part in the Nazi railroad system.
Shit.
You know what I mean? So it's like everybody around the world is starting to forcibly come to terms.
I can't look at Volkswagen.
You know, I can't look at Volkswagen.
Car of the people.
It's like the way I see it is, it's coming to the point where people are starting to go, right, you know what? It's kind of getting on. We can hold on to this grudge for the next fucking 50 years if we want. But at the end of the day, we need to start letting that grudge go and actually start fucking accepting the fact that happened and move the fuck
Yeah, we
on.
need a new Grudge.
Yeah, we need a new Grudge. Oh, that's it. There's a new film. The New Grudge.
The new Grudge is coming.
New Grudge, yeah.
Robots to replace up to 20 million factory jobs by 2030.
Yay!
So we're going to have to fight the robots next.
It depends how you look at it. Have you ever worked in a factory job for more than like 6 months?
I know, to be fair.
Yeah.
I could just hire a robot to do that for me, please.
Yeah. Sometimes in some positions you're like, some people are happy working in factories, but some people are forced to work in the factory when they're not happy working in factories.
I don't like the idea of things that walk about and look like us and then have like welding devices in their hands, like welding stuff.
Why does it have
like
to
it's
look
going
like
to welding you.
why does it have to look like us?
Yeah, one. Right, that's some projection. That's some weird sex thing
exactly,
where you like have to project human-ish on a fucking thing.
What was it? Basically said...
they have to walk about 2 legs.
What was it? They said humans are able to acclimatise more to an artificial intelligence if it resembles their own species. Personally, I would rather the robot look like a fucking robot,
it's going to be
man.
It's going to be one robot arm stuck in place, just doing the one fucking thing. It's not just going to like break out and then go to another part of the fucking factory and weld itself together.
Dude. You've seen Boston Dynamics, right?
Here comes John Connor and his boss.
Right, imagine one of those things try to walk through.
Why do you imagine these things?
Everybody, you know they push it over. What do you think's going to happen in Mary Hill?
Traumatise you as a child.
It's not just going to get pushed over.
Were you forced to watch the original Transformers cartoon movie over and over again or something?
It's not going to be able to walk out in its legs.
Johnny Five is alive. Yeah, well, what's going to happen when the machines suddenly realise it's like we were trying to be nice and these humans are being assholes?
God, you know? The machine's probably going to be fine with us until assholes like him start making racist rhetoric against the robots and are just constantly like, meh, meh.
And then you're going to
destroy the robot.
And then you're going to have the quantum right wing starting.
Robots are inferior.
Yeah, the quantum right wing and the quantum left wing, you know what I mean? And then quantum leaps in there somewhere too.
Honestly. It's a fucking leap.
Don't let them rise. Kill them now. Kill them
Rise of the robots.
You heard it first here from Darkside. Kill them now is the comment.
Kill them before they're born.
Kill them. Oh my God.
Destroy them before it's too late.
Oh my God.
I'm pretty sure I've heard this commentary before somewhere in history.
Kill it before it lays nano eggs.
That sounds like insects.
It's like insects. Are you hearing this?
Why are you treating them like people, dude?
Robots. You are the robot Hitler. You're the Hitler of robots.
You massacre them before they evolve.
You massacre them.
Don't put that image in my head, man.
What do you do with spider eggs? You spray them with the insecticide.
Oh my right, that's enough. That's enough. We've done everything here. Jesus.
But it's what you really have to worry about is Iran. Iran seizes 1,000 Bitcoin mining machines after power strike.
I did see that actually.
They're
yeah,
bring down the world economy.
No. To be
fucking shite. That's a plan.
To be fair,
give Bitcoin.
A country that if the country is actually having problems with its power usage, and practically the entire digital side of the country is all mining Bitcoin with thousands of fucking Raspberry Pis.
Well, the disinformation the other week was, the Americans hacked into, I think it was during the week, the Americans hacked into the anti-air devices and turned them off. God knows if that's true. Who can tell you if that's true, right? Yeah. But then stories like this come out and you're like, what?
Yeah.
Maybe this is more the truth. Like
maybe it was your own people that hacked your anti-air devices. There have been more hacking from people within individual countries.
They accidentally hacked in and took down the anti-air defences while they were trying to mine Bitcoin. I can't even know what they were doing.
I can't hack the amount of times I've heard the word hack.
Go away, you're hack in a corner.
You're going to hack at you.
You're going to hack at me.
You can't
wish I did like a robot fucking salute.
What would a robot salute actually look like?
An anti-robot salute.
An anti-robot salute. Oh, what the fuck? Nah.
Throwing up bitcoins.
You're going to hear the word hack again. Global phone networks attacked by hackers. Four
Everything's
networks.
attacked by
Four
hackers.
networks across the world are attacked by hackers.
Just stop playing football, for fuck's sake. I'm going to be fine. Football hacking. You hack something.
Yeah, I think that went over a lot of heads.
Another thing that's getting
Stud
hacked
up, mate.
is YouTube. Ditch YouTube. I sent you the link.
Yeah.
You not see BitChute?
Yes, BitChute, yes.
So yeah, we need to do that.
Of course we do.
So,
Right
yeah.
after you sign us up, Darkside. What's the password?
I don't know the password. That's password.
I love
Don't tell everyone the password. For fuck's
the
sake.
password is Darkside loves AI. Really, he does.
He's got a 4-legged AI in his fucking room.
He has a dark closet fantasy.
Oh.
Yeah,
I thought my closet was the
he's
one.
got that dirty.
Better be a good segue.
He's got that dirty little fantasy that he kind of beats himself up over.
I don't
he's
say beats himself. Fuck, great, no.
It's sickening me.
What was the last thing you said? What was the story?
Talking about beating yourself or beating. The Pentagon has a laser that can identify people from a distance by their heartbeat.
Ew. By their heartbeat.
By their heartbeat, they just shine a laser at you, and they can tell like from the rhythm of your heartbeat.
From the rhythm of my heart. They took it literally.
Copyright strike.
Holy shit.
And it can work through like thin clothing.
Is this going to be something to do with the nude app
So
at all?
as long as you haven't got like like a big overcoat on.
Just all they need to do is like turn the laser up by like a factor of like 0.5, and that clothing will no longer be a problem.
Be still my beating heart. Fuck that.
Yeah.
Everybody's going to be kicking about with mirrors on their fucking chest.
Suddenly, there was a rise in random heart attacks near these government buildings.
Oh, tinfoil tits. Get that fucking removed. We need to measure your fucking... Measure your heartbeat. How's it? There's no... So everybody's heartbeat is individual.
Yeah.
And
it's as
individual as like your
they know what it
fingerprint
is.
Well, they can work it out.
Yeah.
No, what you're saying
probably
is
they have to measure it first.
they would have like,
and then like have a go at you again when you've got like a mask on or something. You can tell it's you from.
They would have to, in a sense of a fucking like a fingerprint ID. They would have to create a database though.
Yeah, but
which means they're walking around measuring your heart with a laser. Or something.
They've got databases of your sexual fantasies. They know this shit.
Do you think a heartbeat like spells out your name or something? And of course they have to measure it beforehand.
No, that's my point. What do you mean it's fucking unique? Everyone's heartbeat is unique. And then they have individually measured everyone's heartbeat.
Like, your one will be a bit weird though.
No, strong. Solid, totally. It's closer to reggae. It's closer to reggae.
It's more like grime. It's grime.
No beatboxing on the deck, please.
Nah. Yeah. I was just trying to kill everybody, so did it work?
Fucking kill my ears.
Good.
Get a message for me in the future. Let's say this in my headphones. Stop that.
That's alright. Your future self will no longer be able to send that message without a tongue.
I want to be able to send text like that. It's amazing.
Send a text back to yourself to say, "Don't turn right."
Here's the numbers to the lottery.
Don't push the green button.
Calm down, Denenberg. It doesn't work like that.
When it happens, you will know. Some really cryptic ass fucking message.
When the sun cometh and the fucking eagle.
No, just knowing your sarcastic
just tell
nature.
me where bus stop you're going to be at, mate. What the fuck?
Knowing your sarcastic nature, you'll come to a point where you'll have a major accident and you'll send yourself a message just going, "Don't do it." Like, don't do what?
Oh, no.
While you're giggling to yourself when you're sending a message going, "He won't know what I'm meaning here."
That's the old cookie jar banner, isn't it? Anna.
Yeah, exactly. That's what it is. It's that.
And speaking of cookies, this one has crumbled.
Oh, well, if that's all the stories we have, guys.
Do we need any more?
No, I don't
Not
think
really.
we do. I don't think
Come on, we need like We need an ender.
Well, okay, how's about this for an ender?
Disgusting.
How's about this for an
bad.
ender, right?
I can feel it.
We're not a loaf of bread.
Apparently, according to rather interesting news sources, France, amongst all its heat and tension, hit an all-time record temperature of 45 degrees Celsius.
That's not news.
It's in the
It
Got a bit windy from Africa.
It is when 45 degrees is actually can be lethal temperatures.
That's fucking insane, actually.
Well, just hide in the fridge.
Hide in the fridge.
France doesn't have fridges.
It's full of baguettes and cheese. Are you fucking kidding?
You don't need baguettes and cheese.
But everybody...
You don't need biscuits. You're a fucking
When you're
Philistine.
melting
you?
to death, like,
I suppose you better eat it quick, guy.
you eat the baguettes and cheese and then you get in the fridge. Done.
Why? Because you want to sit in a fucking fridge where your own smells after you've just munched all the
You
cheese
just
and
crash
baguettes.
out. You'll be well.
You'd be too fat to fit in the fridge.
You literally gassed yourself. That was your plan all along.
You want to sit for a while anyway.
Well, at least it preserves you afterwards. You're in the fridge. For future attacks.
Great ender.
Yeah, that was,
fucking cheesy bread fucking farts. Brilliant. Well, that about wraps it up.
Don't say wrapped it up.
Wraps it up in a kimono for episode 51 of the Unmonetisables
You
podcast.
can't say
folks.
kimono.
If you've made it this
Copyright.
far, we genuinely appreciate your listenership. And if you're feeling as frugal as Private Mr. Feudal, give us a wee pound off you over on Patreon. And for those watching via the FAWK Chronicles on YouTube, while you're here, feel free to propose to a reality star all over that subscribe button. The FAWK Chronicles are a part of Indi Scots network, where every Thursday I will be streaming for Roleplay Thursdays, and 6 nights a week there will be a bevy of Scottish talent and streaming, playing together and podcasting and so on and so forth. Until next time, this has been Cpt Privilege, Grandmaster Tech, and Dr. Darkside signing off, closing hailing frequencies, ending communications, and gonna go appropriate my shapely bits.
I'm going to go and steal that golden nugget before Earth can get it.
I don't want to know about shapely bits or nuggets.